and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your St. Louis Cardinals.
All right, just about set to go. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now fly ball to right center. Scott ranging into the alley. Makes the grab. 1 away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That is upstairs for ball 1. Gray, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2011. Whips it across, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Tarek Skubal, always a treat to watch. One of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And we're back.
Leading
now
up
here
the
is
Cardinals,
Mason
the
Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Out to center. Loperfido makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. He was late there. Strike one.
No ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Kirk gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the mound today, Casey Mize.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially.
Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Throw to first, and he gets back safely.
All over that one right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Mize a move to first. Santander dives back in safely. Another throw over. And he's back again. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Mize picks to first. He disengages for a third time. That's an automatic balk.
So the runner advances, and there's no way he's happy with himself on the mound right now.
Could be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
George Springer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Runner takes off. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Safe at the plate, and the misplay costs them a run. And they lead by 2. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Max Scherzer back to work. In there at the knees. Going along.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Loperfido racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Colt Keith at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To second, there's Bichette. And that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Mize back to work. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. Mize He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
2 outs, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Joey Loperfido. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Max Scherzer goes to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. McKinstry in his 4th year, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Swing and a miss.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
The 1-2. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Springer drop step.
And that ball's way back, and it's off the wall.
Back to the top of the lineup, Wenzel Perez. Up now for the Tigers. Flied to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground. Sweeney on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Struck out swinging his first time. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ripped towards third. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres. And there's one away. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Springer drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Johnny Brebbia.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Caught and looking for the K. Here's Andres Jimenez. Struck out swinging his first time.
Jimenez.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a foul out of play. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike one. Next offering misses down and away.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Throws to first in time. Third out. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Scherzer back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
The Blue Jays leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter now, Colt Keith. Foul ball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Springer drop step going back, makes the catch up against the wall. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Joey Loperfido. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Inside, almost got him.
Oh. Three and one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now
here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's grounded out a couple of times. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last. Tap half of inning number 5.
Now
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tommy Canley. He's
Number
into the game with the
43.
bases empty.
Tommy Canley.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The throw to first, and that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Zach McKinstry. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next to the Tigers.
Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Flied to right his first time. Sweeney goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Scherzer deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-1. The Tigers trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Thank you. Thanks for the win. Yay.